Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trying to find some room. It's Clark. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Increasing out motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 in the first possession. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Short throw complete to the tight end. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
The Gators will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And the ball is incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
2nd down after that previous play. To pass. It's Barnett. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Both career heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And the Tigers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
It's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed to the running back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third down, it's a handoff.
I don't know what the quarterback saw. He should have pulled that ball out and trying to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Tough spot for the offense here. 3rd and 10, back inside their own 5-yard line. We're going to find out if they're going to play it safe or take a risk. Quarterback still with the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for a man. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Tigers are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Grab made by the tight end. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Boy, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. It pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up, and it opens him up for an easy touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Timeout.
Handoff from the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Finds room at the 30. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score to be first down.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Tight end goes in motion. In the red area, it's Ball. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, Gators. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. On EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. To throw, it's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a big play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The top strategy here.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. Breaking tackles and going. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Tigers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much of a return, but the pick ends his scoring threat and sets the offense up with a 33.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Empty set now, 5 wide. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Clark.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. To the air. It's Lagway. Looks like he's going to run it. Put some space around the 30. Going to avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls it.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, this is...
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And it's a bunch formation. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Grab behind the line. It's Brown. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Right down the middle. It's Moore. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll give it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Quick throw over the middle. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's tackled immediately, but not before a gain that moves the ball to the 25.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
This is the 6th play on the drive. So the offense calls a timeout here.